Guys, today we are going straight into the woods. Nothing about the drive-in, although I can tell you it rained the night before. We are in East Freetown, southeastern Massachusetts, practically Rhode Island. And this is going to turn out to be the last ride of the year in East Freetown. We got Rich out in front of me on the 250 XCW TPI, and in front of Rich is Patrick. Patrick is a new guy. We don't know Patrick. He's much faster than we are, which is to say he's probably at least average. And he's riding a 354 stroke. Did I mention that it had rained the day before? It rained a lot the day before. It was very slick, and we came across something we didn't see a lot this year. Wet logs and wet puddles. Wet puddles? Puddles. You know what I mean? If you look up the trail here, you can see that Rich is about to find the first wet log of the day. And, oh man, check out how fast that back end comes out. Man, you cannot save that. No way. My watch says that we're about 2 minutes into the ride. Usually I'm the one who crashes within the first 2 minutes. So I guess I'm glad that somebody else took that role today, although I'm sad it was Rich. You know, he's a good guy. He doesn't deserve to crash. Unlike me, I kind of have it coming. You know, because the season has been so dry, we're just not used to these big puddles. We don't remember how deep they are, so I do what I typically do in a panic situation, just put my feet up in the air and go slowly. If you've been watching these videos for a while, you know that one of my favorite things to do is to make large mechanical changes right before I go out on a ride and just kind of like roll the dice, see how that goes. Well, I did that before this ride. I changed the engagement point on my clutch. I moved it away from the bars, a little bit further into the travel, just because I thought maybe the clutch was dragging. Sorry, it was slipping at the far end. I turned the Allen key about a quarter turn. I didn't think that was much. But man, it has completely screwed me up. I'm all over the place, particularly in this technical stuff where that clutch is so critical for me. I gotta change that. And in fact, I think the next time I catch up to Rich, I do change that. Just about a quarter turn is all it took. It was fixed.
Good?
Yeah, I adjusted my clutch, and I think I want to do it back. I'm going to do it now before it gets me in trouble. Did I tell you that the bars were like an inch that way?
No.
Or, sorry, that way? Yeah, like this clamp was like here.
No. Here he is. We're like, uh-oh, what'd these guys do? Adjustment needed to be made. Oh.
Almost. Almost got it. As we cross this road here, you see that pickup truck, and this time of year, deer season, that's got to be a bow hunter. It's not shotgun yet, so try to be quiet. Pretty close call on that tree there. This trail, by the way, all new to us. This is part of Patrick's private stash, and it was so nice. I mean, it was just nice to be on new stuff, but also these trails were phenomenal. all this made for pretty good riding, but this is actually just the transfer section. I mean, this is sort of like to get to the really good stuff. And this was fun, challenging, really fast, pretty engaging. Engaging because in these fast sections, the right rock in the wrong place would probably put you right on your head.
And you go across this serious rock garden, looks like a giant mogul field. And you take a right and you'll go into all kinds of really tight technical rock ledges and climbs and all kinds of shit.
Where's the flowy?
We're gonna cut out here.
All right, I like that. I mean, I want that, just not today.
All right, away we go on to another one of these transfer sections. Again, really high speed, at least for us. You know, we're used to being in the woods, going from rock to rock and tree to tree. This wide open stuff was really fun. A little scary, just because I'm not used to it. And all this water, man, it was just a surprise to see. Just not used to that this year. Alright, I'm guessing that Rich went around that log because of that first log he hit. This right here was the scariest moment of the ride. This big branch hiding off on the right hand side, just lurking. You can see it right on the freeze frame. I hit that hard. Oh, I clipped that branch back there.
Yeah, on my arm.
On the right?
Right on my arm.
Did you hit it?
Yeah.
Oh,
I didn't hit it as hard as you though.
I was like, I'm usually not going this fast in a tank top in November. I think so. I tend not to look down because then like when I look back to see, to make sure, you know, I want to make sure that you're there. So I look back and you're usually right there, and then when you're not, I do a double take and then I hit something.
You go way down. There's like a sand pit and hill climbs. And then if you go even further, you'll see signs like, stay the fuck out, this means you asshole. And if you go by that, there's like a track. Some guy, I hit that puddle, I didn't realize it was that deep. It was like, I was looking so far ahead, I didn't even see it. What do you do for work?
what do I do for work?
Yeah.
Lawyer? Yeah, just, you know, lawyer. Period. Anyway, back on the trail, more transfer, but I'm telling you, transfer is doing it a disservice. This stuff was fun. It was actually pretty cool. A lot of water. When I hit my arm on that branch, that was scary. This was almost scarier. There's a branch sticking out right there. Oh, right at like eye height. Going like 15 miles an hour. That would have been bad. But wheeling over these puddles, some of the puddles, actually that was pretty typical. I wheelie over the small puddle and then carry all this extra speed into the giant puddle right behind the small puddle. It's just my style. That's how I do it.
Alright, we're here.
Okay.
You recognize the tree?
Yeah.
Like,
Do we go back the same way we came?
yeah.
All right.
enjoying these trails, man, I am in love. There are plenty of rocks to keep it interesting. It is New England. But I could get up into like the top of third gear, fly through some of this stuff, even in the turns. Oh, really enjoying this. Nice blend of flow and technical. So as it is getting toward the end of the season, I suppose I'm probably about as good as I'm going to get at riding for this year, and it kind of showed on this ride. Able to ride over some bumpy stuff, able to carry more speed in the turns, and really enjoyed getting on the gas. It's a great feeling. Can't wait for the winter riding. Can't wait for the spring. It's going to be a long wait though. Alright, so I totally chickened out on this thing, but check out the log right after. I would have wiped out on that completely if I'd gone over the top. Yeah, the 200, especially this 200 with the high compression head, really nice in third gear, perfect for the Northeast woods. Wow, thanks Patrick.
What'd you think?
That's awesome. Really nice.
There's two more sections like that. What do you think?
It's good. Fucking ejection right into those fucking small trees, like full on. Yeah, my shoulder got it, but all right.
You all right?
Then of course it's, I gotta catch these guys. I gotta catch these guys. You guys go over the log and go around it.
Probably over. Those bunch of logs together?
No. There was a big, like, 1.5 foot log.
Yeah, well, I came up and went over it.
Yeah, I came up, and then I was like, just go. And I was like, I hit it, and then it just said, fuck you, and kicked me off.
To the first section.
All right. I was like, I feel like I've been here. These puddles look very familiar.
Yeah.
We're about an hour and a half into the ride here, starting on this loop back. Again, all new stuff for us. Looks familiar, like the topography, but man, the trails were really fun. With the clutch properly adjusted and suspension going right, you can see I'm jumping over a lot more stuff. And oh, there's a branch right there. That's pretty thick, and that is exactly head height. Gotta pay attention. It's one of the things I wonder about when I think about going like 5 miles an hour faster. Am I just gonna get crushed by stuff like that? Because I barely have time to see it as it is. I guess we'll find out soon enough. One of the amazing things about new trails that are this nice is that the novelty combined with just the quality of the trail and the length of the trail really gets you into this flow state. You're not thinking about anything but just enjoying this great ride. Yeah, another pretty close call there. I guess I was riding off the edge of the trail and I didn't even realize it. This transfer section here was really short, and then we just dove right back into the woods and back into these long flowing sections, not super rocky, beautiful, a little challenging with the leaves. What's up?
How'd you like that stuff?
I love it.
It definitely doesn't wear you out as fast. Well, it doesn't wear me out as fast
Right.
as the big loop.
Yeah.
Because by the time I get done with that loop, I'm...
Which one, that 20 mile one? 18 mile?
Yeah, like the marked one.
Oh, that's just beat.
know, I was very happy to hear Patrick say that that big loop is a beatdown, because, man, it is a beatdown. For me, I always wondered if maybe it was just easy for other people. This fire road section looks totally easy, right? Just straight, almost paved practically, just dirt road. These little diversion sections here were pretty tough. This one, that looks like a place I've crashed 100 times. We made it through dry this time, which was good. I'm very happy about. But then getting back on these kind of main sort of fire roads, what you can't really see is that you're going 35, 40, maybe 45, but there are big rocks out there, like big rocks that could totally put me on my ass. The path back slowly kind of deteriorated until it got to this, basically like a jeep road more than a fire road. Really bumpy stuff. Went from 4th down to 3rd, and then kind of reunited back with the giant loop we usually ride. Right up here. Yeah, this is all familiar stuff. It's a lot wetter than usual. Rich goes left, so I figure I'll go right and see what happens, and no purpose in going right, just more fun. Let's see, this time Rich goes right, I'll go left and see what happens, and I think this is, yes, this is the wet route. Rich took the dry route. Good idea.
Keep going, or you want to go back to the lot?
I mean, I can go for something short, but if it's something long, I'd rather go back to the lot.
And then go up? Go out again, or?
Yeah, I mean, like, again, like, something not too crazy.
It's not too crazy. Probably hour, maybe hour and a half. Depends on how fast we ride.
Okay.
Sound good?
That works, yeah. Getting to the last mile or so back to the trucks, all very familiar, no surprises here. You know, I say no surprises, but I was not expecting what happened next. Hey, that's new! That blowdown.
Yeah, I was trying to preload my suspension to gap it.
So if you look up the trail, you can see over the water there's a giant blowdown going from bank to bank. I don't think I'm getting over that, so I brake left here and I get through here relatively cleanly. Normally this would have taken me like 20 minutes. Alright, so all in all, I'm very happy with that. Made it through okay. Familiar with this part of the trail. There's a little rock I'd like to jump off of up here. That's one of the highlights of my ride. I get like 3 inches of air, like I'm like a superhero. That is awesome. On the pipe, ripping it through the woods. I'm going to wheelie through this next puddle, and I'm just going to go to the left here. Thanks. Not today. Maybe next year. Maybe next year. At this point, normally you would say, okay, show's over, we're out of the woods, but I then go on to have this fascinating interaction with Patrick, where I'm trying to figure out he says he just jumped over some log, and I'm like, what?
That cluster trying to get around that tree. I should have just gone over. Should have just gone over. There's a little cluster trying to get around it.
That huge one across the puddle? I mean, is he saying he should have just jumped over that thing? What?
Yeah, it was about that high.
No. Really?
Was it? It's only like that high, was it?
Maybe he's talking about one of these on the trail that went to the left. Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought it was from the bank to the bank.
Yeah, it was the bank? Oh, was it?
I was like, yeah, no. So we end the season at East Freetown with something of a mystery. I don't know. Was that huge log something that he would actually ride over? I mean, I think I might pay money to see that. Anyway, we bring down the curtain on what's been a fantastic season for me. Riding with Rich, really a lot of fun, a lot of very early mornings, very well spent. Now we transition to winter riding. To get the studs on, go out and freeze our asses off. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the summer and fall videos. Stay tuned for when the snow starts to fall. In the meantime, stay safe and hope to see you soon.